I'm good. A lot of snow in Minnesota today. It's very Minnesota-y today. So my name is Chris Edrington, and I run a small company called St. Paul Sober Living here in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's a sober living organization. I came here to get sober 24 years ago from Boulder, Colorado, where I was a musician, and that's really all I ever wanted to do. Got into the scene. Heroin was the thing in the early 90s, pretty much the whole decade of the 90s I was using. It crushed my musical dreams, it crushed everything. So I was advised to go to St. Paul or Minneapolis or Minnesota to get sober, which I did, and I saw an opportunity. I worked for a property manager, he had a bunch of rental properties I managed, and I asked them if I could start a sober living home in one of them, and they said yes, and now there's 12 of them. I don't know that I have a life mission. I've definitely lived one in the last 20 years, but I didn't plan it that way. I didn't say, hey, I'm gonna go make my mark in the recovery world. I will say this, I heard early on in recovery some people say things like, everyone else seemed to just cruise in life, and I didn't understand why they were having it so easy. This is not about not using. This is about being the person you want to be and having the life you want to have. I have a daughter with a same-sex couple nearby. I helped have a baby 4 years ago. I see her weekly. She's unbelievable.
Because I'm a sweet.
Why Cadre? One of the best ways I could put this is if you went and you interviewed a bunch of parents who put their kids in treatment in the last 5 years, more than once, right? Struggling with the process, what to know, what not to know, how does it work? It's a whole bunch of wellness experts who know a lot about wellness in a lot of different buckets, and you can go access those buckets whenever you want. It's always going to be other people's stories that help you. That's what's gonna help you. You can't get that kind of concentrated help from a professional in this world that often, that easily. But I think that a lot of people need easy access to people who can be a model for them, who can be an example, who can be a coach, a cheerleader. We should call some of our people cheerleaders. And you can belong to something, right? Like you can belong to Cadre. It's not just your one therapist you see in that one building or your one coach. You get access to the whole family. So that's brilliant, right? That's absolutely brilliant. You need people to cheer for you for what you want. You need people to show you how they did it. And you need people to advocate for you in getting what it is you need and what you want. You get it all of it in Cadre, all of those things.